Hello, I'm Courtney McConnell, Head of Shopping Specialist for the Americas here at Google. It is a pleasure to be back with you again for our third year of Think Retail on Air. This event continues to be one of our most anticipated as we focus on preparing you, our top retail partners, with the insights, strategies, and tools to help you find success in the holiday season ahead. This is my 16th holiday season at Google, and I can say a lot has changed over the years. Google has brought so much innovation to the digital space, and you, our retail partners, have transformed your digital shopping experience. My first holiday season was focused on text ads on computers because mobile was still on the horizon. Fast forward to today, we'll be sharing a wide array of Google platforms, ad formats, and insights to help you this holiday season. While we might not know exactly how this year will play out, we do have some early indicators, as you just heard, that while shoppers are more aware of the economy, it's making them more intentional with their purchases. They're still looking to buy, but the categories that they prioritize are changing, and they're researching more. And while they're still heading to stores, they're consolidating trips and informing those trips with digital channels. As we continue our time together today, our sessions are focused on helping you get ready for getting the most out of your partnership this holiday season. Together, we are headed into a very unique holiday. In the midst of this uncertainty, we believe that Google's platforms are best positioned to help navigate these times and drive the most profitable sales for your business. Today, we'll provide you with a clear roadmap of the most important solutions and strategies to be successful. During our first session, we'll discuss how you can meet the holiday moment with machine learning and automation to drive business results that are most important to you. Automation, specifically auto bidding, is no longer an advantage and instead a necessary foundation. It allows you to drive efficient sales and meet your key business objectives. For example, retailers are able to see a 15% revenue uplift along with strategic time savings. During our second session, we'll uncover ways to capture and convert early and late intent, not only to earn mind share, but also to drive action and earn a larger share of wallet this season. Personally, I have to confess, I am one of those late holiday shoppers, so I'll be looking for gift ideas on YouTube in the beginning of December. And finally, we'll highlight strategies to help you amplify your biggest strengths and assets. Your ability to showcase your value and what's unique about your brand has become increasingly important. Whether in deals and promotions, in-store experience, or loyalty programs and benefits, we'll share how to use Google's suite of local and digital offerings to show up and stand out to reach that omni-channel buyer. So let's get started. To kick us off with our first session, I'll turn it over to my teammate, Jennifer VanFossen, Head of Google Shopping. Thank you for joining us, Jennifer.
Thanks, Courtney. I'm Jennifer VanFossen, and I lead our Google Shopping team. I'm thrilled to be here with you today. So, going way back to 2015, I lived in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm a Southern girl, born and raised. I honestly never thought I'd leave. But when an amazing career opportunity presented itself, I moved my family across the country to Los Angeles to work with the movie studios. In my mind, I was anticipating entering a dramatically different industry, the world of glamour, of movie premieres, and for a while, it was like that. But then, consumer demand began changing on these glamorous movie studios. Moviegoers wanted to watch what they wanted, when they wanted. And they even wanted to say and what was created. This kicked off a radical change in the entertainment industry, not unlike what we've seen in shopping. And then came 2020, when the pandemic shifted every aspect of consumer behavior, their needs, habits, wants, anxieties. No one was going to the movies. The industry was at a crossroads, an inflection point to determine how to best sustain and survive. even the largest, best-known studios were reevaluating their strategies and seriously started paying attention to the importance of providing a relevant and personal experience. In the past, mass market appeal fueled growth for many of these companies, yet this type of one-way conversation was not going to drive the same results any longer. Consumers expected more and wanted to be engaged and understood. When I started in this entertainment business, automation and machine learning were never a part of the journey, yet today it represents the very way they are future-proofing their businesses, such as with their streaming services. I tell this story to illustrate that it doesn't matter what industry you're in. Entertainment, retail, food, beverage, and restaurants, manufacturing, automated technology and machine learning capabilities will continue to play a central role in driving performance and allow the ability to evolve at the speed of change. What a different time we're in today. Most consumers expect your experience to be seamless and fluid. In fact, over 70% believe themselves to be channel agnostic, meaning what they want is experiences that offer frictionless engagement and look beyond the physical and digital siloed channels. As a result, retailers have had to adopt. Omnichannel is no longer a competitive advantage. It's a consumer expectation. When COVID closed store doors, only 6% of retailers offered click and collect options, such as curbside and buy online, pick up in store. Yet by the beginning of 2021, over 50% of retailers offered these services. But from the perspective of the consumer, connected fulfillment is the expectation. Nearly 3/4 of shoppers want to continue using these services. These trends have only been amplified in recent months. No two shopping experiences or needs will be the same. As a result, retailers must be prepared to respond to increased consumer expectations, with many expecting brands and retailers to provide the most relevant experience possible as they shop and connect. However, in tandem, privacy standards and regulations have really raised the bar, causing legacy data personalization tactics to become obsolete. These two opposing conditions pose a challenge to retailers as they balance customers' frustrations of lack of relevance while also acknowledging a higher threshold of shoppers sharing personal information. This challenge requires a new vision and strategy to move forward. So what do you do? The best practices that we've relied on for years are not the solutions that will help you achieve your goals moving forward. As we adapt to a privacy-safe world with a more complex consumer, this requires the use of advancements in technology and the use of automated solutions to be present at the right time, every time. No matter how unique the need, the timing, the location, as Jochen said, together we can turn curiosity into customers. Google can help your shoppers connect with you to find the things worth searching for.
Yesterday my life was filled with rain. Sunday, you smiled at me and really eased the pain. Sunday, thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me your all and all. Now I'm 10 feet tall. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny, thank you for a smile up on your face. Sunny,
Thank you, Jennifer. Hi, everyone. As Jennifer mentioned, we've seen a massive shift in how people are discovering, finding, and most importantly, interacting with businesses. Think about your own search behavior. If you're anything like me, the way you search and what you expect to see has fundamentally changed over the last few years. 10 years ago, I never would have thought to search best shower curtain near me, but here we are. That's an actual search I did a few days ago. But it's not just me. Across Google, we see that buying behaviors and consumer expectations have changed dramatically, which has in turn added more complexity into managing marketing campaigns and driving results. But fear not. As Jennifer mentioned, through the magic of automation and machine learning, we can take this complexity and turn it into profitable results for retailers at scale. So, what does that actually mean? I'm glad you asked. Today, we'll be focusing on how automation can provide you with the flexibility this season to not only drive your overall performance, but also allocate that most precious of resources, time, where it's most useful. For our first strategy, we'll talk about how our core automation solutions not only work well by themselves, but how they're all designed to work together to improve reach, performance, and results. Second, we'll be taking a closer look at our automation-powered new customer acquisition and loyalty solutions to help you acquire and retain customers this holiday. All right, let's begin with the first strategy. We know there are many unknowns given the current macroeconomic environment, and consumer demand remains unpredictable. As marketers, it's more important than ever to stay in front of demand and to meet customers where they are rather than where you think they should be. Today, we'll talk about how our automation solutions allow you to adjust to the market in real time to maximize reach and profit. Specifically, we'll talk about the new future of universals, how to cast a wide net with the guardrails of machine learning, and how to best expand your coverage with broad match. Recently, we announced the next generation of machine learning, Performance Max. If we take a step back and think about what Google has built over the last 20 years, it's been about creating a phenomenal ads marketing ecosystem, but it was on our terms. Keywords, channels, marketers were required to focus on inputs. Today, we're moving away from this setup and shifting to a product built on machine learning, focusing on your terms and objectives. No more tweaking inputs and hoping for a good output. These strategies allow you to manage the outputs directly. Performance Max is designed to be the next iteration of smart shopping campaigns, simplifying management and driving better performance. You select your goals, either new customers, existing customers, or both. Provide your assets and feed, and Performance Max will find the right mix of Google Ads inventory and formats to help you reach relevant holiday shoppers at scale and drive more sales online and in-store. In fact, customers that upgraded to Performance Max saw an additional 12% conversion value at a similar return on ad spend when run alongside comparable campaigns. As we move from legacy strategies to the future of automation, Google will continue to maintain its commitment, building the right levers for you to optimize your campaigns towards your objectives, and have the right set of insights and reporting needed to guide your strategy. We're shifting from channel-specific and super-specific controls towards a new mindset of using your own audiences and goals to steer the system and achieve better results. To showcase the powerful impact that Performance Max can have on a retailer's business, let's take a look at one retailer's journey to drive sales and profitability. Joybird and its agency Go Fish were early adopters of Performance Max campaigns. After already seeing great success in driving online sales with smart shopping campaigns, they were excited to take their automation to the next level with Performance Max and gain access to inventory and formats. Using best-in-class creatives, they saw the benefits of leveraging automation within their shopping strategy firsthand. Not only did Performance Max help to simplify the complexities of running across Google's multiple channels and formats, it also delivered on performance, providing a 95% revenue lift at a 40% higher return on ad spend compared to its smart shopping campaigns. Not only did the new campaigns drive the originally defined business goals, but they also reaped the benefits of efficiency and profitability. These efficiencies gained from using Performance Max have since allowed Joybird to focus their efforts on reaching more customers. Performance Max is one key part of our automated marketing solutions. Next, we'll spend some time focusing on 3 additional solutions that work together to drive performance. Over 80% of advertisers are using Google's automated bidding to achieve their business goals. In retail, this also holds true. The majority of our retailers are relying on Google's automated bidding strategies, and of those who automate, the majority are leveraging value-based bidding strategies. They have witnessed firsthand how Google's machine learning technologies can be more effective than manual, in-house, or other automated bidding alternatives. The first step for any retailer is automating the bidding process to that most readily available data, revenue. Then, we encourage our clients to maximize the opportunity presented by automating their bidding to hyper-tune the system to deliver as much revenue as possible at your target return. We encourage usage of value-based bidding on any campaign with a performance target. Once you've exhausted automating to revenue, we can get more advanced and nuanced with our bidding strategies. Whatever target you point our machine learning at, it'll deliver. So, what if instead of revenue, we fed that same automated system profit? Profitability is becoming increasingly important to retailers, and the most advanced retailers are starting to incorporate profit signals into the first-party data they pass to the bidder. They are adjusting their targets using first-party audiences or even importing real-time profitability data. If you're interested in figuring out how you can incorporate more profit signals into your bidding system, don't hesitate to reach out to your Google account team. So, once you have the value-based bidding in place, the next highest impact step you can take is upgrading your keywords to broad match. With ever-evolving consumer behaviors and online search trends, automating your search coverage to tap into non-text intent signals is one of the most meaningful and powerful tools to maximize your opportunity and capture incremental value. This automation and valuing of all intent signals is the backbone of our new and improved broad match for search. Broad match has had a long history, but has undergone a complete transformation and is now the preferred keyword match type for advertisers due to its unique ability to tap into intent signals above and beyond just the search query text. Think of it like a reboot of your favorite movie. Same name, entirely different thing. Like all other match types before it, it all starts with a keyword. However, this keyword is simply the first of many factors that indicate a potentially relevant query that is likely to convert. Broad match looks at the query, context, and a whole host of other signals to predict which queries are likely to perform for you. When paired with Google Smart Bidding, this allows advertisers the ability to capture more traffic and conversions at scale, without the need of adding every single relevant keyword in an exact or phrase format. In fact, on average, advertisers that change their phrase and exact keywords to broad match can see 35% more conversions in target cost per acquisition campaigns and 20% more conversion value in target return on ad spend campaigns, while maintaining performance targets. But remember, even our most advanced solutions are only as good as the data they're given. In a machine learning first world, your unique data becomes your strategic advantage, and it's key to maintaining strong performance in a privacy first world. First, we recommend augmenting your conversion signals by opting into enhanced conversions. Second, remember that your audience data is just that, yours. Layering on your audience insights with those provided by Google can help unlock value. Finally, don't forget about promotions. Make sure to use tools like deals and offers to make sure your customers see the best price you're offering. So, what do you need to do for holiday? There are 2 paths, one focused on the essential and fundamental recommendations, and the second, a more advanced and strategic plan. Everything we've covered is available in the checklist so you can download and check for yourself. Let's talk about the essentials first. To maximize reach and profit, you first need to make sure you're tracking the full sales impact of your campaigns. In addition, the tools and tactics we just covered will help you to automate performance, meet periods of high demand, and steer to the right customers. If you'd like to uplevel your automation strategy, you have the opportunity to incorporate real-time profit and value data into transactions, automate beyond bidding, and activate separate strategies for new customer acquisition and retention. Remember, we promised 2 strategies. Now that we've gone over how to maximize your reach and profit through automation, let's spend some time discussing something a little more advanced. One essential component of the holiday season is driving connection, turning first-time buyers into long-term loyalists. Our second strategy will focus on how to use our automation solutions to acquire and retain customers to help you achieve your short and long-term business goals. A key point we heard earlier today was that the lack of availability paired with the current price sensitivities has driven an openness for shoppers to discover new brands and retailers. Performance Max new customer acquisition goal can support you to capture these new shopper interests at scale. With the new customer acquisition goal, you can optimize for new customers in addition to maximizing sales by simply selecting your customer lists, setting customer acquisition value, and your campaign will optimize towards new consumers. Additionally, you'll be able to report value from new versus returning customers to guide your optimization efforts. Right now, there are 2 main ways to optimize towards new customers in Performance Max. First, you can optimize towards new and existing customers. This allows you to drive online sales by bidding higher for new customers versus existing. This goal won't limit your ads only to new customers and is a great way to start acquiring new customers while maintaining growth. Alternatively, you can choose to optimize towards sales and conversions from new customers only. This option is great if you have a dedicated new customer acquisition budget or goal and can be a great complement to your overall sales strategy. To bring this strategic activation to life, let's take a look at an advertiser who wanted to efficiently acquire new users and tested out the Performance Max new customer acquisition goal. Dime Beauty, a growing natural skincare and beauty brand in the United States, had set a 50% year-over-year revenue growth goal for new customers in fiscal year 2022. However, they needed to find a way to prioritize and reach new customers in a highly competitive market with a goal to efficiently drive sales while maximizing reach. Given the previous success of Performance Max, Dime was excited to test the new customer acquisition beta to drive sales and maximize reach across all of Google's inventory. By providing many high-quality assets, trusting automation to optimize for their category, and prioritizing new customers, Dime was not only able to drive more new customer acquisition, but also greater efficiency per transaction and return on ad spend. Dime saw a 64% increase in transactions while also increasing return on ad spend by 50% compared to Performance Max campaigns before new customer acquisition enablement. By activating the new customer acquisition goal, Dime saw a 462% increase in new customers compared to the previous period while maintaining their cost per acquisition. This improvement in efficiency led Dime to shift spend away from their social budgets and towards Performance Max in order to maximize scale and reach. Earlier today, Jochen reiterated that retailers need to meet the expectations of the intuitive shopper, specifically that the consumer expects a seamless experience that's personalized to their needs. Loyalty programs are an important part of connecting with users in this way and provide a high-value experience that impacts preference, choice, and lifetime value. In fact, we know that consumers in top loyalty programs make twice as many purchases and are 77% more likely to choose the loyalty brand over competitors. We're starting with solutions across shopping ads and free listings that will be available via limited pilot to help you drive acquisition and retention this holiday, with more to come in 2023. To grow your valuable loyalty member lists, our shopping ads acquisition solutions in Performance Max can be used to entice users by featuring your top loyalty benefits. It's available for free-to-join loyalty programs in 2022. Within free listings, you will be able to showcase your benefits by tier to shoppers, reminding them of what value they get for being a loyal member. More details around these exciting pilot features will come. Ask your account teams for updates and eligibility when available. So let's get you prepared and ready to both acquire and retain customers this holiday season. If your goal is to acquire new customers, it's essential to upload customer lists via Customer Match so that Performance Max can identify whether someone is a new or existing customer. From there, you can set values and optimize bids to reach your acquisition goals. To acquire and retain customers, the new loyalty pilot will roll out in phases across surfaces. To get started, provide your program details and loyalty user list, and set up your Performance Max campaign using both purchase and sign up Google Ads conversion goals. If you've already followed our essential actions, then you're ready for more advanced tactics. With additional monitoring on the impact of these campaigns for your customer list, you can further inform and iterate in real time. Self-reporting on new customers and reviewing overall value of new members will give you even more insight to keep improving the performance of campaigns. To deliver against your business objectives during this dynamic holiday season, remember to keep these 3 best practices in mind. First, use automation-led Performance Max campaigns to deliver against your holiday goals, and make sure to adjust budgets and targets as much as needed throughout the season. Next, use automation to increase your search coverage by adopting Broadmatch for any performance keywords that are currently using conversion-based smart bidding. And finally, use the new customer acquisition goal in Performance Max and potentially test Google loyalty experiences to uplevel your acquisition and retention tactics via your first-party data and Google signals. As a reminder, loyalty is in a limited pilot, so check eligibility with your account representative. Each of these recommendations will ensure that you have the power to pivot quickly this holiday season and adjust to ongoing changes in consumer behavior and shifts in demand. Prepare early to reap the rewards throughout the back half of the year. Thank you again for joining us for our session on how to use machine learning and Google Signals to reach your business goals this holiday. We hope you found our tips helpful in planning your holiday strategy for the year. On behalf of all of us at Google, thank you for joining us today for Think Retail on Air. Stay tuned for our next 2 sessions on how to reach and engage new customers and highlight your differentiated offerings.